Come along as I take on the challenge of overcoming overthinking once and for all tonight. Let's find out if I can make it happen. Overthinking is a problem that affects so many of us. It's something that can creep up on us at any moment, whether we're lying in bed at night, sitting in traffic, or even in the midst of a conversation. And it's not just a minor annoyance. It can really take over our lives, making it difficult to make decisions, ruining our relationships, and stealing our peace of mind. Overthinking is a toxic cycle that can lead to increased anxiety, stress, and decision paralysis. When we overthink, we get caught up in a never-ending loop of what-ifs and maybes, constantly replaying scenarios in our heads and second-guessing ourselves. This can lead to feelings of overwhelm and helplessness, making it hard to take action or make progress. And the worst part, it's exhausting, leaving us feeling drained and depleted. When we get stuck in this cycle, it's easy to feel like we're stuck forever. But the truth is, overthinking is a habit that can be broken. We don't have to be slaves to our own minds, constantly replaying negative thoughts and scenarios. We can learn to stop overthinking and start living in the present moment. One of the biggest consequences of overthinking is decision paralysis. When we overthink, we get caught up in analysis paralysis, constantly weighing the pros and cons of every decision and ultimately making no decision at all. This can lead to missed opportunities, lost relationships, and stagnation in our personal and professional lives. So how can we break free from this cycle of overthinking? The good news is that there are practical strategies and techniques that can help. One of the most powerful tools is mindfulness. By cultivating mindfulness, we can learn to stay present in the moment, rather than getting caught up in our thoughts. We can practice meditation, deep breathing, and yoga to calm our minds and reduce stress. Another powerful strategy is journaling. By writing down our thoughts and feelings, we can process them and gain clarity. We can identify patterns and habits that contribute to our overthinking and start to break free from them. And by setting time limits on our decision-making, we can avoid getting caught up in analysis paralysis and start taking action. I know from personal experience how debilitating overthinking can be. I used to get caught up in negative spirals, replaying conversations and scenarios over and over in my head, until I was exhausted and demotivated. But one day I realized that I had a choice. I could choose to stop overthinking and start living in the present moment. I started practicing mindfulness, journaling, and setting time limits on my decision-making. And you know what? It worked! I started to feel more confident, more grounded, and more at peace. I remember the first time I realized I was overthinking. I was lying in bed at night, replaying a conversation with a friend over and over in my head, until I was convinced that I had said or done something wrong. But as I lay there, I realized that I was doing it again, getting caught up in negative thoughts and scenarios that were never going to happen. That was the moment I knew I had to make a change. The transformation was incredible. I started to feel more confident, more grounded, and more at peace. I was able to make decisions without getting caught up in analysis paralysis. And I was able to enjoy the present moment without getting bogged down in negative thoughts and scenarios. In conclusion, it is possible to stop overthinking for good. We don't have to be slaves to our own minds, constantly replaying negative thoughts and scenarios. We can learn to stay present in the moment, make decisions with confidence, and live a more peaceful, more fulfilling life. So, what's your experience with overthinking? Have you struggled with it in the past? Share your story in the comments below, and if you want to learn more about mindfulness techniques, be sure to check out my next video. And if you're looking for more inspiration, visit my website, innerharmony.co.in, for tips and resources on living a confident, happy life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering content.